Hey, Amy Schweim here from Women's Radical Pursuits, and today I'm just sharing a little more information on the Soul Revolution program, Return to Light 30-day accelerator program through December over the new year. So this video is for you if you're curious about the transformation or the result or changes that you can expect if you join us for the program and commit to it and do all the work. So that's the intention of today's video. So if that interests you to learn about, then stay with me. So basically, one of the biggest parts to this program, I kind of added the little subtitle, Return to Light, it's so much about developing a connection, a deep connection to yourself, to the light within you. We explore the dark as well because we have the light in the dark, but it's so much returning to that light that's within you and developing a really deep connection to your truth, who you are, on a deeper level. And there's different ways that we do that, but one of the big things that I talk a lot about is connection to self. In a world, or our society and culture that has conditioned us to be so external and showing up for everybody else and showing up for all the things that we have to do, it's almost looked down upon to take care of yourself. And if we don't love ourselves, if we don't show up for ourselves first, how the hell do we show up for anybody else in our life? Whether that's our partners, relationships, family, friends, or work. It's that got to fill your own cup first before you can give to others. They say it on the airplanes, right? We all travel, and most people have been on an airplane and write, in the announcements, put on your own air mask first before you help others, right? So that's a really big piece of this, and I feel like, self-love is a revolutionary act these days, as Brene Brown says, and I think it's true. I really do. I believe since I have really embarked on this deep healing journey and all the work that I've done in my own life over the last 8 years, my life is transformed, and it all started when I really started to show up for myself and take responsibility and take a deeper look and stop kind of living under the veil and on autopilot and just dismissing everything. So it's really powerful work. So let me talk a little bit more about what you will move into 2021 with more of. So another piece besides that deep connection and really showing up for yourself essentially is more confidence, more trust in yourself, your ability to make decisions, what's going on around you, and in the world that you live in, just being able to navigate that with more confidence, because in this program we dive into some exercises that really help you gain that clarity of where you are, what's getting in the way, and where you want to go. Oftentimes we forget to look at that little piece of what is in the way, right? And that's a crucial part to this. Oftentimes it's our own selves. It's the little gremlins, I call them. It's like looking under the hood at what this past programming and these stories and limiting beliefs that kind of sneak up and sabotage, right? And kind of get in the way of how we're showing up in this world. Another thing that you can expect, like I said, it's a program. It's all laid out for you. I hold your hand the whole way through. We do weekly coaching sessions to really help you, but it doesn't mean that you sign up and it's just going to be like this magic thing that happens. assuming that you do, all the work in the program and really show up committed and disciplined in this. Like I said, these are some things to expect. And actually, I just had a client that I finished out the 3-month program with who affirmed this on Friday. More ease and calm and a sense of anchoredness, no matter what is going on around you, no matter how much chaos and whatever, life's hits are always going to come. And they're here to teach us something. All the experiences and the people and the events and everything that comes, beauty and darkness and heartache and joys, they're teachings in every moment. And we have a choice to take the lessons and learn, or to just kind of keep getting, knocked around by it all. So in the program, definitely you will learn really how to drop in and create that deeper sense of peace and ease and calm through it all. Another thing that you will gain is more clarity and awareness, kind of already, like I said, around what stops you, what gets in the way. It's all, like I said, I already mentioned it, just the little gremlins and that's what I call them anyways. But it's like when I speak of that, I mean, it's that voice that says, I'm not good enough. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. I'll never get hired there, or I'll never, whatever. Whatever that voice says, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. They're just all excuses. And oftentimes it's our ego in a very sneaky subconscious, or unconscious programming, that's trying to protect you. And they're just these little excuses, but they're the little gremlins that they stop you, and when you can really feel into them and really explore them and go deeper and push beyond, right? Figure out okay, what is that here to teach me? And okay, I see it, there it is. I don't need to keep believing this. I can change that story. And then it's just breaking through. It's facing that fear and doing it anyway. So that's another part to this, and something that you will experience after completing this program. Another, transformation or result of this is living life with a deep sense of passion, meaning, and purpose. We do there's 1 week all around this. And, what I like to tell people too is it doesn't have to be some grandiose dream of overhauling your life and totally changing everything or whatever. No, it's just tapping into you and giving permission to explore that. What excites you? What lights you up? What is that, right? Maybe that's just being this badass, amazing mom. I don't know, right? It's everybody has their own, and these things change. But in it all, it's just building the clarity around what is it that brings you meaning? What brings you purpose? And then how do we show up in our most whole and healthy, best way, right? And that's, kind of comes back to if your purpose and meaning right now in your life is being the best mom, well, you know what? We have to start with you. You have to be the best mom to yourself and fill your own cup first. Give yourself that self-love, that awareness, that understanding, that clarity, that confidence, all that stuff that builds you up so that you can be the best mom, right? I'm just giving that example, but it translates into anything, right? Whether that's business or you're a teacher, and you've got 25 kids to show up to every day, you're not filling your cup first. It's really hard to show up and sustain that over time, when we're not taking good care of ourselves. And then the other thing I want to just kind of talk about really quick is the other piece to, all of this is, and what kind of helps with everything I've mentioned in these transformations is throughout the program, I will guide you, teach you how to create your own morning mindset. I call it the morning mindset miracle routine. And it's just, it can be anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. I mean, hell, it could be 2 minutes. But the intention is that every day you are stopping before you show up to anybody else. Eyes are closed, you're connected to your breath. And, it's a meditation. There's a specific mindset practice that I teach people how to do once we kind of uncover these gremlins. And it's really powerful stuff. In addition, really quick before I go on, that right there is an act of self-love and care. When you can start your day connected to you first before you show up to anybody else, that's your first step. In addition, with this program, you also get 2 yoga classes from Sarah Klein, amazing yoga teacher. She was my mentor when I first really committed to yoga in my life, and that was 5 years ago. I've been practicing yoga for 20 years, but 5 years ago is when it was like, okay, I'm really diving in here. But so she's amazing. She's from Durango, Colorado. And then the other piece of this is a breathwork, conscious breathwork session, which takes all of this and goes to a deeper level, just using the breath. Breath is prayer. Breath connects us to ourselves and something greater. So that'll be kind of the closing out of this program. But 2 other ways, right? I'm trying to really bring in like a holistic approach to this, because it's body, mind, spirit. We can't be all focused in body or all focused in mind or all focused in spirit and really, live in a balanced, have this balanced way to connect and heal and go deeper. Balance is everything in life, it's like, you think about like the wheel on a car, right? And we want, you want your tire to be like fully inflated and like balanced, right? And it's very similar to kind of this work, if we're just focusing on one part, it's going to be really bumpy, the ride. So that's why we incorporate, or why I'm incorporating some other healing modalities to just deepen the experience. So that's a little bit more, as far as this transformation talk, to help paint a picture of like what to expect if you really, show up, join us, commit to the work, and dive deep. So thanks for tuning in, and please feel free to comment or send me a personal message. Go to link in bio. Any of those ways are good ways to connect and just be like, hey, I'm interested. Really good stuff to remember and keep in mind. A couple dates. This Friday, November 27th, we're doing a little Thanksgiving holiday sale. So it'll be $100 off on the early bird discount. So if you register on Friday, you can get that sweet little sale and discount price. And then the other option is early bird option to sign up for the discount goes until November 30th, which is next Monday. Just want to kind of keep people aware of those dates, because after the 30th, on the 1st, it goes up to the regular value. So if you'd like to save a little money and get in on these discounts, then mark it on your calendar and reach out if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer questions, talk to people, and connect and see if it's the right program for you. So thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.